Skolas sucks. I hate him so much, he's the very bane of my existence. But as much as I hate him, most of his fight concepts are really amazing and make for, what's in my opinion, the most teamwork-oriented fight in Destiny. But then there's the issue of new players not having any friends to do it with, or who want to do the fight, and they never get it done. Just like Crota. So in this video, I'll do the best I can to give you the advice you'll need to do all of Skolas Revenge. This will also act as a guide for those who want to try and solo it as well if they really can't find anybody. The content may be irrelevant nowadays, but some players want to say that they've beaten it, so that's why I do these videos. So if you're ready, let's start hunting that Kel. The first 4 rounds are the typical Prison of Elders experience. The modifiers for the first 5 waves are always the same, while Skolas rotate each week between 3 different sets. I'll get to those later. First round is the Hive. Modifiers are Exposure and Brawler. This means you have increased health, but an extremely low health regen, but you get increased melee damage as well. I enjoy staying around the left-hand side of the map with the 2 ramped areas. There are multiple spots for cover, and only one path for Thrall to attempt to overrun you at. This first round contains no side objectives, so you can stay over here for the entirety of the round if you wish. The enemy spawn points are shown here in red. Keep in mind of the ogre that spawns each round in the center, and be very careful of the wizards that spawn in the last round, as they tend to hit pretty hard even if you're over the light level for this activity. Once all the enemies are dead, just exit the arena. Round 2 is the Vex round. It has what I like to call the casino modifiers, grounded and airborne, meaning you can deal more damage while you're in the air, but you also take a lot more damage while you're in the air. I would try avoiding to take this high-risk, high-ish reward offer, because Vex Hobgoblins, and most Vex in general, have one of the most broken aiming systems, with the sniper shots almost always hitting you when you're in the air. Whether you agree with me or not, just try to stay on the ground for safety's sake. Again, I usually like to stay on the left-hand area of the map, but the right-hand side is also a good area as well. The side objective of this round is to destroy mines in purple, which shouldn't be too difficult, unless you're getting shot at, which in that case, take them down quick, and then run and take care of the minions. The third round is the Cabal. Side objective is to dismantle mines, aka capture the plate. Modifiers for this round are Catapult and Arc Burn, both of which can be very good for you, but one can be very bad. Cabal aren't too tough, save Yellow Bar Centurions and Scions, so once again, hang over in the little safe zone over on the left-hand side of the room. Really original room design, Bungie. If you don't like that spot though, you can stick around the right-hand tunnel near the entrance. Anyways, dismantling mines in this can be a little messy by yourself, shown in purple, as it takes 10 seconds for only one Guardian to dismantle a mine, so be very careful. Your biggest problem in here is the Scion's Arcwave attack, which will one-shot you and make you restart, so always watch out for that and clear out Scions as fast as you can, then take care of Centurions right after, because their missiles are pretty bad. Now you're halfway done, so let's take a break for 2 hours. No, I'm kidding, I won't do that to you guys. The last 3 waves all take place in the Fallen Chamber. Round 4 is a normal Fallen round with a kill the target objective and modifiers Specialist and Juggler, an okay combo. Once again, the left ramp is arguably the best spot to camp, but there's also another platform on the right hand side that is very good. For this wave though, it's best just to do some running around to kill them off. When it comes time to take care of the target, head to the first gate on the right when entering the room, shown in orange. This will be the door that the target comes out of. It is a level 36 Yellow Bar Captain, making him a speedy and fairly tough target to kill. There are a few ways to make this easier, however. Shotguns are the best weapon to go with for dealing with him. Next, supers will tear him apart. One of the best options is a Ward of Dawn from the Titan with a Helm of Saint 14 blinding perk, which will give you some time to take him down as he is slown and blinded. Attacking supers, like Arc Blade, Nova Bomb, Storm Trance, etc., also work very well. The 5th round is just a servitor boss. You can camp this entire fight out on the top left ramp and right hand platform if you want, but it's going to take a while due to how much damage this eyeball can absorb. That is, if you're a lower light level. If you're a higher light level, it'll just be similar to doing Sepix Prime, which isn't too bad. You can actually stay up at the front if you have a high level fire team. The modifiers are Trickle and Small Arms. This means primary weapons can actually help out a bit more with the boss, but supers and abilities should be used sparingly due to the decrease in their reload speeds. Once he has stolen all your ammo, head back out to the starting room to prepare for the final round. Congrats on making it this far, but now everything is about to get much trickier. Skolas' Revenge is a bit different than the other PoEs because it has the 6th round of fighting the Kell of Kells. For the next little bit, I'm going to explain the mechanics of the fight if you had a full fire team and were doing this properly. As you've already been in this room for 2 rounds now, you already know the 2 safe spots of the left ramp and the right platform. Team composition can matter at times, but the best setups are Defenders for Titans, Sunslinger for Warlocks, and Blade Dancer for Hunters. Bubbles should prioritize Blessing over weapons, as overshields will save your butt a lot in this fight. If you have more than 1 Titan, weapons will increase your damage against Skolas by a fair bit. Sunslinger is very good for the self-res ability, as you will see in a moment, and Hunters should have invisibility on hand for quick getaways. The modifiers for Skolas rotate between 3 different sets each week. Small Arms and Light Switch was the main set for the longest time, and this combo is very, very brutal to try and fight. I would actually avoid trying to beat him with these modifiers due to how Vandals and Captains will 1 or 2 shot you if they get near. If you do try this though, shotguns are a mandatory weapon. Catapult and Angry is a little more forgiving, but Angry can make most minions very annoying at times. The best combo is Brawler and Juggler, which is actually going to help the solo viewers. Please, bear with me. The other people must know how to do the fight first. So, the fight will contain 1 of 3 modifier sets, and the fight is against Skolas. At the very first of the fight, Skolas is immune to pretty much all damage you do against him. To deal damage to him, you must find a translucent servitor called a Calyx Miner that spawns on the map, and you must kill it. Doing this will break his servitor bonds for 20 seconds, allowing you to deal damage. If you start off by running straight down the left-hand tunnel and heading for the left ramp, 1 spawns at the ramp right at the beginning. Keep repeating this and avoid Skolas from afar. The best path to follow when running is a counterclockwise path around the map, from left ramp to right platform and all the way around through the tunnels. This is shown in blue. Once you've lowered his health to 70%, the servitor bonds will break permanently and you can deal damage to Skolas whenever you want. However, if your team wasn't sticking close together earlier, you had better start now. Skolas will infect 1 random teammate with a devouring essence. It has the appearance of a thorn burn, but won't hurt you. Yet. When the 30-second timer on the essence wears off, you will die. The only proper way to avoid dying is to have a teammate pull the burn off of you. However, when this happens, you become immune to pulling the burn for 40 seconds, 10 longer than the burn itself. This means you have to wait until around 7 to 5 seconds left on the burn to ask your teammate to pull. If the sequence is a little confusing, let this help. Players A, B, and C are fighting Skolas. Player A gets burned. When he has 7 seconds left with the burn, he asks for a pull and player B pulls it off of him. When player B has 7 seconds, he asks player C to pull. Then at 3 seconds, he screams at player C to pull because C wasn't listening and then pulls at the last second. Don't be player C. Then C passes to A and the cycle continues. If a player dies from the burn or dies from anything while they have the burn, it will just start again on another player within a few seconds. The key is communication. Once Skolas' health reaches 50%, and again at 15, a Dismantle Mines objective will begin. They are always in the same 3 spots, shown in purple on this diagram, but the order they spawn is different each time. If you fail the mines, they will kill you and you'll have to restart the fight. If your team has to split up, remember that you need to have the person who can pull next stick with the burned player. Once you finish off the second mines though, hit Skolas with everything you've got and finish him off. Know that you can kill Skolas before the second set of mines is complete, but you will still have to complete the mines. Now that would be a depressing way to lose now, wouldn't it? Alright, my apologies solo players. Most of you are probably clicked off by now, but if you're still here, I'm still Sword. Anyways, now, how do you solo Skolas? Well, there are a few weapons, armor, and tips that will help. With Year 2, we have more powerful options for boss damage and other things. Black Spindle is probably one of the best choices if you're soloing. Bad Juju and Zalo Supercell are great for getting super energy and killing ads. Sleeper Stimulant is the absolute best option for when you're with your team, but not for soloing. To solo Skolas, you need to have a sword equipped in your heavy slot. Yep, a sword, because the sword block can deflect the Devouring Essence when the timer hits 0, allowing you to survive, similar to Crota's Oversoul. This is why Juggler will help, as it will increase the rate at which heavy ammo drops, provided you don't kill stuff with your sword. Warlocks can also self-res after dying from the burn, but otherwise those are the only 2 ways to solo him. When you are running the mines, by the way, take note that it takes 10 seconds for one person to dismantle a mine. Yeah. Sorry again for making you wait all that time for just that. And congrats on your Skolas kill. Feels pretty good, huh? It's a tough fight, and I still hate him, but it's a good fun too. Well, except for when player C jumps to the bottom and opens all the chests before A and B get there, and they get kicked to orbit with no loot. Don't be player C, guys. Have fun with your loot, and I'll see you soon.